Welcome to Carmela's Daughters YouTube channel. This is Dub. Whoop, whoop. And I am on day plus 89. Day 100 is on December 23rd, and I'm excited. I made it, almost there. I just gotta stay quiet and healthy for the next 10, 11 days. So that I can make it to this big milestone. For my plastic anemia warriors and PNH warriors, you may not know what day 100 means. It is the 100th day after your transplant. And in the first 100 days is where they are the most worried. For me, I spent my first 64 days of my 100 days in the hospital. So everything that could have happened, happened. And now we're on an up tick, 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 tick to getting better and getting well. I have a few goals set for the next couple of weeks and months, thanks to my wonderful cousin Kim, who sat down and gave me a real pep talk like that, bitch. Now you know, pep talk. Yeah, I've had one of those. So today I want to talk to you about physical therapy, getting back into shape, and getting back into life. Right now I am wearing my my wrist weights. Have you ever tried to wear wrist weights and text? The the reason why I'm wearing my it makes texting hard for real. Like, text gets real short when you got these on your wrist. But anyway, I'm wearing these because I'm not strong enough yet to pick up Roy Joy. And that's my baby, as everybody knows. And I want to be able to pick her up when she runs in to my arms. I want to be able to pick her up and twirl her around. So that's one of my goals. So in order to do so, I must wear these these wrist weights, and I have my little bitty miniature barbells that I do physical therapy with a couple of times a day, as well as I work with a physical therapist. The purpose of physical therapy, a lot of people, including me, when they first offered me physical therapy, I was like, I don't need physical therapy. I'm walking. I can cook a meal that's less than 30 minutes. I am doing laundry. I think I'm okay. But what I realized when I started, but my doctors kept insisting that I try it at least, just try it. And so what I realized when I started it was that there are a lot of muscles in my body that I didn't know that I wasn't able to use, and that I was compensating in other ways. Instead of pushing those muscles, I was doing something different so that I didn't have to push that way. Like, I still can't do stairs at all, and that's important. So we're working on that. So what I do is I wear these on my ankles for 2 hours a day while I'm walking around, sitting down, laying down. I'm constantly doing leg lifts, and I'm wearing these 2 hours a day so that I can get the strength in my arms and in my chest and in my, what's this called, big old belly. I'm also been prescribed fluids daily, and I give them to myself. I do the infusion myself through my PICC line. Plastic anemia and PNH warriors. Your PICC line can be in several different locations. I have this one here. I had one up in my chest while I was in the hospital before the infection got too bad. They took it out of my chest. They put it in my neck. They took it out of my neck, which you may or may not be able to see the scars from that. And now we found a good location in my arm, and this has been in my arm since about October. And so when I start the infusion, you just flush the line really well, and you attach the ball, and you unlock it, and this ball will infuse fluids, saline fluids, over 2 hours. I keep it a little sitting up above me a little bit to help with gravity, and I go about my day. I watch my movies. I do other things on the computer. I do my leg lifts, a bunch of stuff while doing this. I walk around. I even go out with it sometimes, depending on my schedule and what's going on. Again, I'm at day 89, and I go to clinic twice a week right now. And that is down from 3 times a week. And I am actually making sales. I am 97% donor cells, which means my DNA is 97% someone else that I've never met, don't know, can't wait to meet them, her 23-year-old med student in the UK. That's all I know about her. I can't wait until her 23-year-oldness kicks in so that I can feel like I'm 23 years old again. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the holidays. November and December are the holiday months. And for people like me who are used to planning things and doing things, like every Christmas we go out of town. Either I go out of town or the kids and I go out of town. And this Christmas we're not. So it's been kind of stressful trying to get Christmas decorations and all this stuff that I haven't done in almost 8 years. 9 years. 9 years. Wow. It's been a long time. So what I found myself doing was stressing out. And what I ended up ultimately doing is having a real talk with the kids and then telling myself to chill out. Because if I stress myself out, I won't be able to make sales. I won't eat. I won't rest. And it won't matter. It'll be just another day where I'm laid in the bed sick, and I'm trying to avoid those days. So to my plastic anemia and PNH warriors, I want to say be gentle to yourself during these times of the year. It's easy to get overwhelmed. It's easy to want to do what you've always done. It's easy to beat yourself up and be like, oh, I want to be out in the stores. I want to be up cooking. I want to be out decorating. All of those things. And if you have the energy to do so, do so. But if you don't sweat it, because what you're doing now to recover is insurance to make sure that you're able to spend many, many holidays with them in the future. And that's exactly what I told my children. And luckily I have awesome kids who are grateful and understanding of our situation. And they understood. And we're going to have a small meal together. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to enjoy the fact that I am home and feeling better. And we'll celebrate again in another time. What else? Anything else I want to talk about? Checking your attitude. Yeah. Decreasing stress. I was very stressed out the last couple of weeks, especially with moving and having to be unsure of where I was going and where everything was going to go and all that stuff. It's been stressful. But I'm learning to manage my stress by just saying, if I can't, I can't. And that's huge for me because I can do all things. I went to church on Sunday, the Awakenings movement. And my transplant doctor also told me to start doing more things that felt like home. And what they meant by that is that as you begin to heal and come out of the time that you spent in the hospital and the time that you spent with the disease and the time that you spent just not okay, now that you are okay, to help manage those feelings, instead of sitting around isolating yourself, go as much as you can and do things that feel normal or at home. So what I decided to do was go to church with my oldest daughter, Toto, and Bay. And I enjoyed it. I really did. The Awakenings movement has always been a place of solace for me. and I didn't recognize many faces, only maybe two or three, but that was still good enough. And it was I was fed some good information, and I really enjoyed it. I was so exhausted, so exhausted afterwards, but I did it. I tried it, and I enjoyed it. So yeah, if you can, as much as you can, start doing things that are normal for you again. Because we get so used to battling the illness that once we get over the hump and the illness is now in check, like for me, my PNH clone is gone, out of there, you know? And my aplastic anemia is gone, out of there. And the things that I'm dealing with now are just the fluids, the hydration, the weakness. That's all stuff that is a side effect of getting better, not being sick, but of going through the process to get better. So instead of staying in the bed, staying on the couch, get up and try to do something, even if it's a little something every day. Every day I do laundry. Just my thing. I don't know. I don't like to fold the clothes though, but I put the clothes in the wash and the dryer, and whomever they belong to, it gets dumped on their bed to be and do whatever it should be and do. Um, and I walk around the house doing my exercises with my arms and my legs so that I can meet my goals. And to the to anybody out there that's going through this or preparing to go through this, I say listen to the doctor's time frame, but you know your body. They told me that I wasn't going to walk on my own for real until February. Silly rabbits. They must not know by me. Anyway, I'm going to go listen to some music now because that makes me happy. And I just wanted to check in. For a lot of my family and friends, expect an invite coming soon for the Day 100 celebration. If you are sick, if you have been around anyone that is sick, send your love via text, email, or messenger. I'll see you another time. For all my healthy family and friends who can come kick it with me, I'll see you on December 23rd, Day 100. I love you guys, and there's nothing you can do about it.